I'm at the RTR and I'm making coffee with a crude but very effective method, requiring no electricity, generator, anything like that. Just a simple green canister of propane and propane accessories. The accessories being this block here that I have that of crudely cut wood, but it's strong and it's in there, so it holds this. And then you got a place for a lighter. This thing won't move at all. It's in there tight. And I got like a heat shield here. This is actually part of like a direct TV antenna that I like screwed into the wall there. Anyway, and that lock, that was just something I was using for something else, and I temporarily put it up there and haven't taken it off yet. And this is my coffee, pour over coffee, which is actually an old Mr. Coffee maker that stopped working, but now it has a new life where it produces coffee in a non-electric way. So anyway, gonna take it a minute to boil there. Oh, it sounds like it's about to boil. It's boiling. Alright. This one doesn't always whistle real well. Anyway, what doesn't really matter whether it's whistling big time or just a little bit. It's boiling. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. Now I pour it in this thing. This is a reusable coffee filter, and then it just goes down. And okay, mine, I put like this like sweetener in there. I think it's like Splenda type stuff, and I don't know, I just like having the coffee always being sweet, so I just do it like this. And then if you pour it like this, it mostly mixes it in. Okay, then we're done with this. And this could be, might as well just keep things in order, and I'll go ahead and just strap this thing on right now. Actually, you know, it's a little hard to do while it's still kind of hot. There you go. Okay, so now this thing's in its place, the lighter's in its place, everything's back to normal. And this is like where I still have this old mirror that I'm gotta do something with. So I got the coffee here, I got the sweetener here, so everything's ready. It's pretty easy just to jump up here, and you can see how this is strapped in here. Now I don't drive with it like this. What I usually like to do, first take it out. Now, the stuff didn't quite mix perfect in there. Oh, you know, actually it doesn't really have to mix perfect because I'm gonna pour it in this thing, and then I can just shake that thing up. So, okay, so this is just a vacuum bottle. And so this will stay hot for a while, but I know it's not going to be hot by tomorrow morning. So then what I can do is I can actually like microwave the coffee, because I do have a microwave also, so that's good. And it's pretty effective. I mean, I know some people might not like the idea of storing coffee around and then reheating it, but I mean, I'd have no problem just reheating it days later, really, for me. But and then it's just, you know, a way to make it easier. So I might do something like fill some kind of big like gallon container with some coffee, and then just always have the microwave. Now it's starting to rain again. It's been a rainy day here at the RTR. We're here over in the old camp by the party R. Anyway, but hopefully it'll be like nice enough to maybe go to like a campfire later tonight. Yeah, that'd be good, you know, because I knew there's one person who's telling me about it, and you know who that is if you're listening to this. So and then, oh, it's been raining so much you can see this wash down here. So usually we don't really think much about the washes. We just think about it. It's like just something that prevents your van from parking someplace. But they're actually interesting because they're these intermittent streams that only run whenever it rains. And then also that's where a lot of times like the wells could be located, or you know, like where there'll be water. So at the bed of one of those, and especially around the corner, is a good place to dig for water if you're in the desert. And then you can see it's kind of like it's a nice little sliver of like life in the desert, you know, where it's greener because that's where the water collects. And in Arabia they call them wadis, water courses. And a lot of times there was like town. If you read the book by T.E. Lawrence, where it was 7 Pillars of Wisdom, he mentions the different wadis, and they'd be traveling up some wadi for a while. There'd be different like wells along the wadi and stuff like that. And anyway, but yeah, that's an art form for them, you know, the kind of like putting life just in those little areas that happen to have some water, you know, and stuff. And conserving the water. And anyway, so anyway, looks clear over there. You can see the big saguaro cactus over there. Which an interesting thing is that they only grow in Arizona and then part of Mexico. It's kind of interesting. I guess they have a really specific habitat. Sometimes you'll see some movie where they'll be in Texas or New Mexico and they'll show like one of those. And then nope, that's not true. They couldn't be there. Anyway, yeah, I guess this is one of the main washes that come through. I guess we could dam that thing up and make a little water hole, huh? No, anyway. So, talk to you later from the RTR.